Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. World Trigger this week. Planning was fucking crazy. Oh man. Osamu was going fucking crazy with the whole planning of trying, man, to take down, man, the Sawa and the Arifune squad because yeah, the Sawa squad we really like. Well, now I like them a lot because they're not necessarily bad dudes or pretty much or whatever, but they do seem to have a grasp up on what their team pretty much should do and what are the positives, negatives, pretty much for how things are going, and they're trying to bet everything on a matchup, meaning that their whole thing is taking down taking down Osamu's group first, and then they'll worry about the Arifune squad second, and that same idealism goes for the Arifune squad as well. They're planning on taking out Osamu's squad first, and then they'll move on to Sawa. But like for one half, they're thinking about ways to try and take down Yuma first, because that's what the Sawas are. They're like, the strongest problem is going to be Yuma, because of course they see his abilities and they're like, whatever. But also for the Arifune squad, they're like, yeah, the biggest problem is going to be Chika, but like, since we're all snipers, we can pretty much get her pretty easily. And everybody's doing this thing where they're not necessarily talking about Osamu all that much. And since he's been spending most of this episode like planning out things and thinking about like where all of his enemies will actually be and what's going to happen, and trying to pick like the perfect area to fight, you slowly see is that like this dude, well, now if left unchecked, he can be the major thing which actually leads them to victory, because of the fact of, like, if you really think about it, it's like, this goes there, that goes there, then they're going to do this. It seems as though that like he's gonna have a really good time predicting where they're going to go, and he's gonna have a pretty easy time trying to lead them along to possibly take each other down. Especially since he probably knows, man, where every single one of them are technically going to be stationed. So that is pretty much the gist of this episode. How do I feel about it? Anytime that they show, anytime, man, they fucking go back and then they actually show me something that Osamu's doing, of just trying to say, listen, he may not be the strongest, but like he can become one of the better characters in this series because of the fact of just look at his brain. However, they do keep this thing centered around the fucking realism of like, not too many people, man, really look up to him all that much. But at the same time, it's like, that's not what it's about. That's not what this thing is about. It's pretty much about just trying to go out there and do the right thing. So that is something that I really do like about how they treat his character compared to how they just treat everybody else. Because everybody else, they sort of have like a one-note thing. Whereas Osamu, on the other hand, it's more or less like he has to deal with a lot more shit than everybody else. Especially because he has to work a lot fucking harder to get where he's at. I mean, really thinking about like how they treat Yuma, it's like, oh man, look at his abilities. Everybody's fucking said that. Look at Chika. Okay, look at all that fucking Treon she has. Everybody says that. Look at Osamu. Well, now they keep getting surprised by the guy because they keep trying, man, to look down on him, because you look at one teammate and then pretty much you look at the other, and it's like you're forgetting is that these two things are great, but they don't win battles on their own. You kind of need, man, a leader to fucking like tell them where to go, and pretty much like boost up their morale. But that is what I gotta say about that. Please tell me what do you think about this down in the comment section. Do you like this video? Do you like this? Do you like this episode? Please hit that like button. I'll catch you next time. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.